Hey guys, this is Jaro from Fragworld.org, and I am uncomfortable right now.
Why is that?
There are two men very uncomfortably close to me. I don't know who they are. Who are you?
David, do you feel uncomfortable? Because I'm feeling really good.
So comfortable right now. This is great.
My name is Jeff Hollis, and I'm from Torwars.com, and I'm here with David Moore, also from Torwars.com.
That's crazy. We have two people from Torwars.com on our
We're with our super BFF, Jaro.
Oh, that's our best friends forever.
What are we?
So we are here in Austin for the Bioware Star Wars: The Old Republic Fansite Summit. That is a mouthful. Yep. But you know what is? I mean, like they flew us in here. They showed us a lot of stuff, a lot of gameplay. But before we get into some of that stuff, tell us a little bit about your site.
It's a site run by two drunks who happen to also be Star Wars fans, and we're into MMOs. And lo and behold, we scratched a few lines together. People liked us, and all of a sudden, Torwars was born. It was a big happy accident, much like the Big Bang. It was kind of like that.
It's a beautiful mistake.
Indeed it is. Yeah.
And I gotta say, you guys look good in black.
Thank you very much. I don't hear that from anyone.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
And David, what's your role in this and in the site? I mean, you're obviously one half of it, but you also have a whole team of it on your site. What do you guys really focus on? What's your sort of perspective of Torwars.com?
We like to get as much news up as possible, as quickly as possible. We like to keep it for the everyman and the everywoman. We like to keep it light and fun because this is a game and it's a hobby and we want to have a good time. We love Star Wars. We like Bioware. We love Bioware.
Love them.
We like MMOs. There's like these whole three things, and they all came together, and it made this really cool thing. It's called Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh my God!
Holy crap! It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. So I mean, you guys have a great site, great content that's published every now and then, and every second of the day, every now and then, every minute or so. And what did we get to see today? We saw a couple of presentations from these guys that are really powerful and
Sith Masters.
Sith Masters within the Tor community. But what's something that stood out for you, Jeff?
There's a couple of things. I actually, for the first time, got to run the S today, and we actually finished it, got through all the bosses, had a little bit of coaching, but I really enjoyed it. It was a very, very polished instance, and I felt very, very much at home. Like this was a grade AAA MMO, and it really brought that home for me. I just really enjoyed it. We spent probably over an hour doing that. Great time. Absolutely a great time.
Cool. And who'd you get the coaching from?
Actually, some of our teammates, and then Daniel Erickson came along and gave us a little blessing, and it pushed us right over the edge. We were stuck, and we were good. So
he pushed you with the Force. He gave you the Force
blessing,
Force motivation.
Right. Exactly. And we did well. I really enjoyed it. I have to say, I was, like I say, very, very impressed. Probably among the best instances I've ever run in an MMO. Very good.
Yeah, and that's the very first instance that you get to run at first Flashpoint for the Republic side. What class did you play?
I was a trooper, and really enjoyed it. Actually, yeah, I was actually a very dark trooper. I picked all the naughty options in my dialogue options. Voted to kill the engineers. Voted to for no real reason either. It was completely unnecessary. Said really, really mean things to everyone, unprovoked. When they were very nice, I said mean things. Scored dark points all along the way. Fortunately, I think for everyone, and especially for the engineers, other people's choices were upvoted, and mine were downvoted, and so everyone got to live. And overall, it was a light side trip through the SLS.
So your horrible, murderous rampage was unlived.
It was for naught. Yeah, I accomplished nothing, and the light side won, but I still enjoyed myself, so it was very good.
Cool. That's awesome. And David, what was the thing that stood out the most to you?
Well, I tried to play the light side of the SLS. I was the goody-goody Jedi. I was the Jedi Knight, Guardian, and every choice just had to be as good as possible. I never won the role.
So this is the guy that prevented you.
That guy won everything. I think I won once.
As it turned out, we played with a very, very round Jedi consular, And every decision went his way. It was maddening because, you know, he was so diplomatic and polite, and I was just wanted to say my snarky little comments, and I couldn't get him in. So.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles in Tor. So we also got a sneak peek at Ilum, which is the endgame level 50 open world PvP. You know, what was your impressions of that? It was amazing. We've been seeing little teasers of it here and there. What was your main, like, what stood out the most to you?
You know, it's hard to say. I like the fact that it's progressive. There are control points along the way, and you have to capture each in order to really be able to move forward. And you don't capture the zone unless you control them all. I really like that aspect of it. It seems to take the best of some current kind of PvP zones or battlegrounds or whatever you want to call them and kind of meld it in.